What's up, VC? This is Brad from H2Vinyl doing a contest entry video for a guy I just met in the VC today, and that is Logan Archer Mounts. This is his contest that has a couple of short fuses. If he hits 600 subs, the contest is over. Last I checked, he was at like 579 or something like that. And then if he has 20 people who enter the contest is over. So, Logan, I saw that you had made a video. I haven't watched it yet, but you made a video to my contest that's going on, and I thank you. And yeah, even if I don't make the deadline, I want to support you equally as well. So yes, let's get into it. This contest is 2020 contest. That sounds confusing. It's fairly simple. 3 questions. First one is show an album where one of the songs is 20 minutes or longer. I don't know why longer came out. I don't know. 2, the second question is show an album with 20 or more tracks. I just did that to be funny. Tracks. And then number 3, show a dollar bin find or a cheap bin find. All right. So the first one, I've got a few things here. One is kind of an obvious. He said if you didn't find something of 20 minutes or longer, show some things that take up one side of an album. He also said we can show CDs, which is great because I have a few here. These first 2, I've got a total of 4 on this question. I like to show things that others might not share, and so yeah, this is something that might not count, but I'm pretty sure no one will show it. And this is Sometime Sunday's Drain. This is their second album. Sometime Sunday is a Christian alternative group band from kind of grunge rock from the early to mid 90s. Their debut album, which was Stone. It's kind of crazy because they have a song named Stone on this album, and on their debut album they have a song named Drain on it. So I get the titles confused all the time. Doesn't make it easy at all, does it? This was released in 1995. Their debut was 1993. Both are great albums. My CD collection is in shambles. I don't even know where the CD is. The last song on this is Ebb. And Ebb is like a 3-minute song, but as the song fades out, track keeps going, and there are bloopers that are done by the band, them messing up on music. They even do an interview as a metal band, like a false interview as a metal band called Skullhead, and then they also do like an instrumental of Rock You Like a Hurricane, and it's actually quite fun. They seem like a fun group of guys, but this is on the Tooth and Nail label. Because it isn't one song though, this comes out to be like 4 minutes shy of 24 minutes, that last track. And because it isn't like one complete song, I'm going to keep going because it might not count. I know you're a big lover of hip-hop, and here is some really great stuff by DJ Shadow and Cut Chemist. This is Brain Freeze, released in 1999. Brain Freeze was a live show that they put together playing strictly 45 records, and this is incredible. Only 2 tracks. The first track, I don't remember, is like 45 minutes long. The second track is 26 minutes long. Looking at this, it's kind of interesting because they have the 7-Eleven logos placed everywhere, and there's just the very fact that it's called Brain Freeze. 7-Eleven had some issues with that, and they had to change the title to just Freeze, because Brain Freeze apparently is trademarked by 7-Eleven. So 7-Eleven put the kibosh to this entire thing. I have a DVD that a vinyl community member, DJ High Noon Tim, gifted to me, and it's just called Freeze because they couldn't release it with Brain Freeze. Anyway, 7-Eleven, I tell you, great CD. But since it's the blending of several songs to make a long track, we'll keep going on this one too. One that a lot of people might show, and this is In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida by Iron Butterfly. This song is 17 minutes and 5 seconds. 17 minutes and 5 seconds. Got this for $3 at one of my favorite stores here in Orlando. That's Park Ave CD. But I want to show something, not seen. And so this is what I came up with. And this song, kind of funny, takes two sides. And this is Mountain Twin Peaks. My favorite album by them. I mean, I haven't heard everything Mountain has done, but man, I really like this album. The song that I'm thinking of is Nantucket Sleigh Ride. This is part 1 on side 2. And that is 16 minutes and 19 seconds. And then on side 3 is the conclusion of Nantucket Sleigh Ride, and it's 16 minutes and 14 seconds. So it's just shy of 32.5 minutes. Pretty fun. So those are my answers. My answer to the first question. Second question, show an album with 20 tracks or more. I've got 4 here. I'm a big fan of video game soundtracks, and there's quite a surge of soundtracks on vinyl for video games, chiptunes. Picked this one up last year sometime. This is off of the Moonshake record label, which is an unofficial release. This is Mega Man 3, one of my favorite soundtracks in video games. Yeah, it's like the throwback to Flaming Lips. This has 12 songs on one side and 8 songs on the other, so exactly 20 tracks. Continuing in the vein of video game soundtracks, and this is from a group called Bit Brigade. Bit Brigade is a metal group that takes chiptunes, Nintendo games, and metalizes them. They're out of Atlanta. I actually saw them in Atlanta last year. It was April of last year. They put on a really great show. They actually play the video game and then play the background music to that video game as the level is going on, and then it's quite repetitive, but they still do a great job. This is their Mega Man 2 soundtrack on blue vinyl. They have 17 tracks on side 1, and then 10 or 11, a total of 28 tracks on this. And then you have another one by them, Bit Brigade, and this is Legend of Zelda on gold vinyl. This one's 24 total. 24. And then the last one, the winning track for me, is this is the most I could come up with, and this is another hip-hop guy, Mixmaster Mike, Anti-Theft Device. Love, I need to get this on vinyl. And that, I don't know if you can see that, but that is 31 tracks. So, yeah, really great album by Mixmaster Mike. And then show some dollar bin finds. In Orlando, there aren't very many dollar bins, and I don't go Goodwill or Salvation Army. I just don't find stuff that I want to add to my collection there. But in 2015, I bought 3 bulk buys. First bulk buy was like 500 records. The second bulk buy was 500 electronic record singles. There were a few albums in there. And then the last one was about 1,300. And I think I paid $400 for it all. And so for 2,300 records, about $400, it's about 50 cents per album, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, I don't know. So these are albums that I found in one of those bulk buys. This first one is Queen Greatest Hits. Yeah, I priced this on Discogs back in 2016. It's worth like $34, and I got it for like 50 cents, which is pretty cool. Another Queen album, and this is Jazz. It's a little beat up and whatnot, but you know what? It's like a $15 album, and I got it for 50 cents. And then this is one that I got in the second bulk buy, that electronic bulk buy. And yeah, I was really kind of surprised because really it was pretty much all singles except for this. And this is Fatboy Slim's debut album, Better Life Through Chemistry, or Better Living Through Chemistry. This is like $40 and it was in perfect shape and it's original. Pretty cool. This was before I knew of Fatboy Slim. His second, I think it was his second album, which was You Come a Long Way, Baby. That's the one that I dove into his music and really started liking it. Teetered off, I just kind of trailed off. He's still doing stuff. He's still packing stadiums. It's crazy. He's still doing beach raves and all. I think he's like on Beach Boutique 10 or something, and I like listened to 2 or something. I have 2 on CD or something. Anyway, I'm rambling. Yeah, so probably one of my best finds for like 50 cents, which is kind of cool. Well, Logan, those are my answers to your 3 questions. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, man, best to you on hitting 600. Look forward to learning a whole lot more, learning from you and learning about you as well as I dive into your channel and your videos. So, yeah, man, cool. Best to you, and hope your contest is going well. Yeah, everyone, hope you're listening to great vinyl, and yeah, have a great one. We'll talk to you next time.